Hello everybody, I'm Nire, welcome to my channel, and also welcome to the second episode of the Buzzword Reading Challenge. So if this is the first episode that you've come across from this series and you're a little bit confused about what the challenge is about, this is actually a reading challenge made by BooksandLala where she gives us a prompt every single month or a word every single month that we have to use to pick and read a book that has a title that correlates with the word or the prompt. Last month, the prompt was before or after, and so I ended up reading Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, which was actually my first 5-star book of the year. So if you want to go see that video and catch up with the series, I actually made a playlist for this series so it's easier for you to find it. I will have it linked in the description down below if you want to go check out that first video. But for this month, I am definitely very hopeful that we continue on with the trend of reading 5 stars for this challenge. So hopefully in this video, we read another great book. So for February, the prompt is keyboard keys, and I decided to choose the home key because I have a very specific book that I want to read, and it just fits so perfectly that I just needed to pick this one. And so the book that I chose for this one is When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy. I've been wanting to read this book for such a long time now, and I just wanted to put it on some sort of TBR. I have no idea what this book is about. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea. I know that it's a horror book. I have like a basic understanding about what it is about. I think it is about a woman who finds a boy lost in the middle of the woods, and so she takes him back to his house. And when she gets there, she actually finds out that he's actually not living in the best conditions, and so she decides to take him and run away. So I am definitely interested. We'll see what I think about it. I for some reason think this is going to be a very good book. I think this is going to be a 4 or 5 star for me. I definitely have very high hopes, which I've never read anything by Nat Cassidy before, so I don't even know why I think I'm going to enjoy this, because again, I've never read anything by this author, so I have like nothing to go off of. But I think that it's going to be really good. I've heard phenomenal things about it. Everybody seems to really enjoy this, so hopefully I'm not the outlier. Hopefully I also really like this. So I'm gonna go start reading this book, and I'll definitely keep you updated with anything that I think about the book. This book is not at all what I was expecting. I believe I told you this was about a woman who finds a boy in the forest, and when she takes him back to his house, she sees that he's not living in the best conditions, so she decides to run away with him. And it turns out that I actually lied to you. That is not what the book is about. I was not too far off though. In this book, we start off with our main character, Jess, who is working at a diner, and while she's cleaning the bathroom, she gets poked with a dirty syringe, and after that, she just spirals. She really is just overthinking what to do. She is undecided whether she should go to the hospital or go back to her apartment, and eventually she just ends up back at her apartment. And while she's there, she hears some rumbling behind a bush, and when she goes to check out what it is, she finds a 5-year-old boy who is not looking great. And so she takes him in and then starts to then overthink what to do with the kid. And then a little bit after that, she hears that something is going on outside her apartment, and she goes to check it out, and she sees that the dad of the kid is actually looking for him. However, something about the situation, something about the guy just doesn't make her think that the kid is safe with the dad, and she doesn't want to, you know, say that she has the kid. And that is pretty much all that I'm gonna say about this book, because I feel like there is a big thing that is happening right now that you should figure it out as you read. This book just has me confused and feeling all sorts of ways. Like, I am terrified because I am definitely getting this like overwhelming sensation of like uneasiness, and I am definitely terrified every single time that something happens. I'm just like very stressed about what is going to happen to the characters, but I'm also a little bit confused about what is going on, like what the situation is. I have a feeling that the plot of this book is more of a metaphor of some other thing. I don't want to tell you exactly what I'm thinking because of course I don't want to give you any spoilers, but I definitely think that there is a deeper meaning to what is happening. I'm also getting a lot of like fairy tale vibes from this book. However, I'm very much intrigued to see how the story unfolds and what is going to happen to our characters. I believe I'm in page 74, so we still have a little bit to go. I am like 25% into this book, so a lot of things could happen. At this point, I'm just like very nervous. I just don't even know how our characters are going to get through this. I'm definitely scared, and I just want to see how, again, the story unfolds. So again, I'm just very intrigued to see what happens in this book. As of right now, I literally have no idea what I would rate it because I'm just confused. So I'm just going to continue reading, and I'll make sure to keep you updated. right, so I'm another chapter in, but I just needed to say that I'm just like more and more confused the more that I read from this book. I just don't know what's going on. I think that it is metaphorical, but I also think that there is like something else going on that we are just about to like start to find out, because things are not right. And from what I just read, I can see that more things are going on than what I expected. So yeah, definitely very confused, but at the same time, I'm very eager to continue reading because absolutely nothing is making sense right now. My microphone adapter just broke, so that's why I'm using my backup microphone and the sound might be a little bit different. I apologize, but now I have to buy a new adapter and that's going to take a few weeks to come here, so we're going to have to use this one for now. But anyways, about the book, I have a little feeling that things are just going to start to get bad, and that is saying a lot considering that this book is just like one horrible thing after another. And then also we just got to reveal it is just, again, it's just an incredibly chaotic book, so there's a lot of crazy things that are happening that I just keep saying that, but it's true. So now I'm just going to finish the book and I'll catch up with you with my final thoughts. All right, so I just finished Before the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy, and oh my god, this book was intense. This book was crazy. I was confused most of the time. Things just kept happening one after another. Sometimes like horrible things happened, and I was immersed into this book. I was feeling the same thing that our main character Jess was feeling. I was definitely getting the feeling of uneasiness. I was also like terrified for her, and I just really enjoyed this book. And so I decided that I'm gonna give this book a 4-star rating. We unfortunately did not continue on with the trend of having 5-star reads like we did last month, but I really enjoyed this book, and this wasn't a 5-star just because I am being a little bit more picky giving out my 5-star ratings, because I want all my 5 stars for this year to be books that I just absolutely adore and I just want to reread over and over again. But this book was fantastic. I had a great time with it. At its core, really, this book is about facing your fears and about how different family dynamics can affect your life in different ways, and it was just a great book. I definitely highly recommend it. So I'm still really happy that the books that I've been reading for this challenge have been all like really great books. So let's hope that in March we also read a really good book and we keep up the trend of rating 4 and 5 stars. So that means that we have officially read the February book for the Buzzword Reading Challenge. I'm just like really excited to continue on reading the books with you guys and just completing this challenge alongside you. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and also if you have not done so already, don't forget to subscribe. I try to upload a bookish video at least once a week, so if that's something that interests you, please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.